Good day, everyone. This is Coach Reese coming at you with another great video. I'm hoping all is well with you and your family and that you're enjoying your day. Today's video is entitled, I Am Here to Help. I Am Here to Help. And this video is going to be made for the parents or guardians of children. And I feel that this video is very important because I really feel in my heart that I need to explain to the parents the reason why I started this YouTube channel. And, like I say, I feel that this video will help the parents have a better understanding of the reason why I wanted to start this YouTube channel. Okay. I think I'm gonna break this topic up into two parts, parents. So I just pray that you all bear with me as I go through the process. Today I have a couple of notes that I wanted to talk about in this video, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with that. Like I stated earlier, this video is for the parents. And I feel that it's very important that the parents know exactly the reason why me, Coach Reese, wants to make videos for children, and like I say, I feel that this video will, give a brief explanation of where I stand on, where I come from as far as, helping the children. And I feel that that's very important. Okay, so the next point I wanted to talk about is my videos are created to help young people make wise decisions. My videos are created to help young people make wise decisions. And so parents, I feel that my videos should help young people make wise decisions. I try my best to, educate young people with these videos with the best of my knowledge. By no means am I an educator. I'm not a pastor or a therapist. I'm just giving children the wisdom that I was brought up on as a kid, being raised by my mom and my grandparents. And so, that's the type of wisdom that I want to pass on to young people. I feel that it's just my humble opinion, parents, that, wisdom that you learn from good elders are, wisdom that you should pass on to young people. And, and I encourage young people to pass on that wisdom to their children, whenever they get married and, want to settle down and start a family. The next point I wanted to make with this video is I wanted to encourage young people to think, okay? When I was a young man, in grade school, I was just a type of person that whatever was on the top of my head, I would just run and go ahead and do it without truly thinking about the consequences. And, unfortunately, I got in trouble for or disciplined for, making the wrong decisions. And that is rightfully so. I should have, gotten disciplined for doing something wrong. That's correct. But, like I say, I just want to encourage young people to think about the decisions I just want young people to think about the decisions that they make in life, because unfortunately, some decisions can be costly and, cause, a lot of unnecessary pain to young people, or, cause a lot of unnecessary pain to you as parents. Like, for example, if a young person, is pressured into committing a crime by one of their friends or whatever, or they're pressured into joining a gang or whatever. And, like I say, they go out and commit a crime with with the friends or gang members, and they get caught. That can be a costly, bad decision, because they're probably going to go to jail and, possibly be locked up for a long period of time, depending on what the crime is. And that's very unfortunate. So that's like I say, parents, those are the things that I encourage young people to stay away from. Stay away from gangs and and violence and things like that, and just make wise decisions. And like I say, parents, I try my best to give children some positive things to think about, like as far as education, staying away from troublemakers. You know, if a young person is being bullied, I encourage them to, turn that bully in by either talking to you as the parent about the bully, or talking to their teachers about the bullying situation. So at the end of the day, parents, I just want the best for for the young people, and I pray that all young people, just make good, wise, sound decisions, and that they're very successful in life and just do the right thing every time. Okay, parents, at the end of all my videos, I touch on 3 points on wisdom. I have a point dealing with critical thinking, and I also have an ending statement of practice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and explain my 3 points on wisdom that I always pass on to the young people in just about all of my videos. Point number one: wise people are good listeners. Wise people are good listeners. Point number two: wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. Parents always stress that point number two is very important. Wise people have the thirst or desire to learn good knowledge and spiritual knowledge. And my last point, parents, on wisdom is this: wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. Wise people have the courage to teach their wisdom. So parents, I want you to, if you agree with those points on wisdom, I want you to encourage the young people to pursue wisdom with the utmost seriousness, because if young people would pursue wisdom it's just my humble opinion on what I'm about to say. If young people would pursue wisdom with the utmost seriousness, it would benefit them in the long run. I have a thought on critical thinking, parents, and it goes like this: always encourage the young people to do this. Always be a critical thinker, especially when making big decisions. Always be a critical thinker, especially when making big decisions. And so, parents, what I also do when on the topic of critical thinking, I also encourage the young people to talk to you as the parents about the topic of critical thinking. And I also encourage the young people to do their research on critical thinking, because it's just my humble opinion, parents, the sooner young people become critical thinkers, the better off they'll be, and it'll benefit them in the long run. I'm about ready to go into my ending statement of practice, parents, and it goes like this. I love you. I want the best for you. I want you to practice using love and wisdom in all that you do. Life is a game that you must learn how to play. Practicing love and wisdom with your family, friends, and loved ones creates a powerful team. Love conquers all, young people, even if you feel defeated. So, young people, I encourage you to keep growing and keep gaining in wisdom, and God will bless you in a mighty way. I encourage you, parents, to hit the thumbs up on this video. I encourage the parents to share this video with family, friends, and loved ones. and I encourage the parents to subscribe to my channel. At the end of the day, parents, I want your children to be the best people that they possibly can be every single day of their life. I feel that that's very important. And, the ending statement of practice uh, statement I just said, I pray that the young people will take that to heart, parents, because I feel that what I said in that ending statement of practice for the young people is very important that they apply it to their life. And that's just my humble opinion. I have one more nugget of wisdom, parents, that I always pass on to the young people, and it goes like this. Don't ever think that you're better than anyone else, but rather think of yourself as just as good as anyone else. Humility is a vital key to successful life. I pray that all the young people will take that to heart, because humility is very important to be successful in life, young people. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and officially end this video by saying this. May God bless you, and may God keep you until we meet again.